All right, we're here at SEMA 2018, and this is our first time at SEMA, so we don't really know what to expect. But we've heard of this thing called SEMA Ready.
Yeah. So we drive a lot of sketchy cars.
Drive
currently and past tense.
So, what's your most sketchiest vehicle?
I have a dune buggy, but it has the most dangerous roll cage in it where
it's made out of like electrical conduit or something, right?
It's not that. It doesn't really have a roll bar. The bar is in the middle of the car, so anything that comes at you will kill you. It's instant death. And I've driven that over 60 miles an hour easily.
Okay.
Through the bush.
Mine by far would be the Audi on Daytona. Never driven it before. I drove it the day before, that was it. But in the rain with no wipers, no heater. Couldn't really see. It had a roll cage, but it's still kind of sketch. So what we're gonna do is check out some of these cool builds and decide whether they're SEMA ready, which means that we would not drive it, or road ready, which doesn't mean technically like brake lights or anything like that.
Yeah.
We would drive it.
We're gonna argue about this the whole time.
Yeah, and we're gonna decide whether it's road ready or SEMA ready. So here we go.
Must have to do a lot of repairs over in this area because there's a bottle opener. Yeah. Something always breaks and you're like, damn it! What am I gonna do? Angry drinking.
So you guys want to see this entire build? It's actually Tinman to Kustoms. He's on YouTube. Full build is on it. Super cool guy. Yeah, beautiful work. Just the more you look at it, the cooler it gets.
That's off a race harness.
Yep. Would you drive this twin turbo bucket with the gooseneck in the back seat?
Obviously.
Any day of the week.
And
I would start a business hauling stuff around with this.
Yeah. You'd have no spine by the end of the year, but whatever.
It has a drive shaft as an intake. Like, it doesn't get any cooler. Very nice.
This is pretty much scrap laying around the house.
Yeah, and I love the fake distributor. It's not a diesel. It's not a diesel.
I didn't even notice that.
So that's your vents going back into your, yeah. Love it. Nice job. Milwaukee toolboxes, C10.
I like the seat, the Mexican seat blanket.
SEMA ready. Twin 502 Chevy engines, twin blowers, V-drive, 1400 horsepower, and been through a handful of different shops, but eventually finished by Chip Foose to the tune of about 1.2 million into this car. You would daily a $1.2 million Hot Wheels car.
Yes, I would. I work at home.
so down the driveway to get the mail and back, good.
Go to Tim Hortons and back.
The passenger side motor is actually a kind of more of a slave to the driver's side, which is the full power.
Okay, $1.2 million. This one was actually finished 18 years ago, so this isn't new to SEMA.
New.
But would you drive it?
Heck yeah, I'd drive it. You wouldn't see anything.
I would drive it.
Yeah.
This is road. This is definitely road.
This is better than anything I own. Like, other than being crazy, but I'm sure it's like more drivable. Yeah. Other than the mileage.
All right, road ready.
Road ready.
Built on a Z06.
Okay.
Okay. So that's what the Corvette could look like.
If you have unlimited amounts of money and you don't want to be able to see where you're going and you don't want to be able to perform yet,
I bet it's pretty heavy.
But everything underneath is pretty well stock. It's just the kit on top. Yeah, so it's 100% drivable.
So I think this one would be something Hoogie would drive every day.
Yep.
But I would too, and I'm sure Rich would, because
it's built on a stock Z06.
It's a stock Corvette with a...
So it probably handles really well and stops really well and is reliable and starts and stops every day of the year, but you can't see anything.
Can't see anything because it's tinted.
That's
but
okay.
That's nothing.
Honestly, you drive down the road, everybody gets out of your way anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the Darth Vader.
Yeah, those they don't.
No. I was like, 3 engines? Are you kidding?
But the mileage on this would still be horrible. It's a 502.
502 crate.
Yep. Very cool. I would drive this every day. This is definitely road ready.
Yeah, it's it's just you can't put anything in the back now.
So this is where Cletus got his idea from. Come on, Cletus, step up your game. He's got two of them. So this was made by a British company. I think it's a Ford, but they own the map to the engine. This thing, of all the cars, probably be one of the funnest cars to drive.
So far we've seen.
Yeah, 200 horsepower. It's only 125 miles an hour for the top speed, but only 3 seconds to get to 60 miles an hour. That thing is a riot, but they won't release the map to the engine. So unless they come and fire it up, it's just kind of sitting here. So we think it's road ready.
Oh yeah.
But it's only seen already because we need the one guy to
Dominator swap it.
Dominator swap and away we go. And we don't need them.
Yeah, we don't need anyone. But it would be a pain in the ass to get in and out of.
More for one of us than the other.
What are you trying to do? So this has a North Star Cadillac motor that I don't really know too much, but when they came out, I remember reading in like Hot Rod magazine about how it was the stop the phone. He's laughing when I say out.
Out. Out.
And it kind of reminds me, it'd be like the predecessor to LS swaps because everyone was so hot and horny for these things to do swaps. And this is, it was in a front wheel drive Cadillac, I think, so. Yeah, we would drive it. I drive pretty much everything. So.
Yep.
There's nothing I wouldn't drive. You tested that, eh?
You got, I can stick my hand in between. So what's all underneath there? Just
motor axis.
Oh, okay. It's like I'm excited. Okay, so now we're into the builds that we're into a lot because we're leaving our $1 million Chip Foose builds and we're going into shop builds built in little garages across America. They had contests, Hot Wheels had contests with Walmart.
Yep.
They had car shows 16 across the country and the winners of those are here.
Yeah. So one will be turned into an actual die-cast Hot Wheels car, which is pretty cool. That's it, I've done. I don't know why we should have brought the Audi and put it here, but you know, we missed the deadline, didn't get to one of the shows.
And I didn't want to be a part of SEMA, like just want to enjoy and look at other people's moves. But this story on this one actually, this is a guy named Aaron who built this in his garage with his friends. Yeah. Typical our budget type build. Yeah.
There was no tip off of what's under the hood, so we were pretty excited to find out what it is. Rich?
5.9 Cummins.
5.9 Cummins.
So it's nice and straightforward. But the cool thing about this is that he's an avid Hot Wheels collector and he built a scale model of this 1/64 before he built this. Yeah. And then found out about the competition and decided to enter it. Still has a few small things like maybe a little rubber on it, but I would 100% road ready drive it. 100%. Drive. Airbag in the back. Very cool start to finish. Love to see a fifth wheel in the back of this with a big camper going down the road.
Yes, that would be amazing. So that's the only mod we would do with this, put a fifth wheel on it.
100%.
Yeah.
All right. Check out some of the other ones. Yeah.
So this is a super cool build. It's got a 2JZ with a single turbo on it. It's got the rads off on the sides, on either side. It's got 2 rads. I believe it's a Corvette transmission. I'm not 100% because I've never seen one. Really, I've never worked on them, I don't know them. But neat setup, this thing would be a rocket ship and I want it.
600 horse.
600 horse.
600 horse and it probably weighs slightly more than the midget?
I don't know. I don't know, it'd be in the same ballpark.
Yeah.
Bigger motor, but.
This thing would be a ride.
Yeah, so you don't even need the driver. You could cut it off here and it'd still run. Put a little caster wheel and go. I would drive this.
One way to find out.
Little fun fact, that is for steaming your vegetables. I spotted that.
Yeah, that's incredible.
And this is totally fantastic. It looks great. I want to put one of those on everything.
Yeah.
Oh, 100% we drive this.
Look at this mount around the shock.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's awesome.
Okay, so this is a DB240Z.
Yeah, looks cool.
Yeah, I think, is this the coolest DB240Z here?
There might be another one.
There might be.
I don't know.
I think they should race. This one looks like it's road ready, and I'd hop in and drive it any time. We'll have to go look at the other one and see whether we can drive it or not.
Yeah. This one is not SEMA ready. This is road ready. So.
Yeah.
It looks cool.
Other than, you know, British Columbia, we gotta put that on. Representing Canada, all right.
Yeah,
down in Las Vegas.
Good job, eh?
Yeah. Good job, eh?
Yeah. I like it's got
I
wipers
blow
on
the doors off this, eh? Just giving her. L28 engine, I think. Very cool.